Well, so it got down to 27.8 degrees out here last night. So a big part of the garden is going to be shot. Uh, we may not see the full extent of the damage for another couple days. Basically, when it freezes like that, a bunch of ice crystals form in the cells, and outside of the cells poke holes in it, and then the contents of the cells leak out over the next couple days. But here are the pumpkins. As you can see, those leaves are completely shot. These are dead plants now. No point in pollinating any more bees. Just gather what you can. With all the foliage dead, you can see all the pumpkins in there now. Yesterday it was pretty hard to see where they were. I'll collect what I can. The chickens will get a lot of good compost. But this garden is decimated. The pepper plants, same deal, they're dead. Tomatoes, dead. So just that freak weather system destroyed the garden. I'll take the pumpkins and I'll stick them down in the basement, and we'll see if they don't go to mush. Hopefully we'll get something out of those. The beans shot. Tomatoes shot. The leaves are just mush. They were so close to harvest too. I mean, can you see how much fruit there is in here? I mean, we were gonna have just a bumper crop of tomatoes this year. If they could have gone another week or two, they would have been beautiful. It's Wallowa County gardening for you. Year-round threat of frost. There just is no safe season here. Look at all that fruit. I mean, that's easily a few £100 worth of tomatoes gone. All the tomatoes on the vines. The tomatoes themselves don't look like they froze too hard, but with no leaves to be able to feed them, they're not going to do anything. Just hundreds of pounds worth of food gone. Let me get over here to our cantaloupes. Shot. Those are dead plants. See the leaves? And this is just a few hours after. A day from now, 2 days from now, those are just going to be all dead and brown. Nothing left to feed the melons. The only things that survived were the brassicas. our cauliflowers, our broccolis, and our Brussels sprouts. Squash plants dead, just totally dead. There's no coming back from this. Just dead. These leaves are just so limp. The cell walls are just completely shot. I mean, it's like cloth. It just folds up. It doesn't wrinkle. It's not cracking. It's just all the cell walls are just, there's no water pressure inside of them anymore. See how the spaghetti squash almost ready. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those and stick those in the basement too, in the hopes that maybe the fruit will survive. See how my fingernail goes through the skin? Those are not ready yet. They also needed another week or two. Summer squash. And that coloration, that's weird. It wasn't like that yesterday. Just dead. Nothing to be done about it. Cucumbers, dead. That's how you turn a garden into compost overnight. These poor tomatoes. Just completely decimated all the way down. The corn, the leaves were all nice and bright green yesterday. So ear of corn there, and this ear of corn here. I mean, another 10-15 days, those would have been ready to eat. Hopefully some of the corn will spring back. We'll know in a couple of days. Sometimes takes a couple of days for the full extent of frost damage to really show. The ice crystals punch holes in all the cells. Then it takes time for all the contents to leak out and for the leaves to die. Sometimes it's abundantly obvious, like with the pumpkins and everything else here, but we'll see how it goes with the corn. Shouldn't be looking all brown and bronze like that. It should be nice and green right now. Even if we do get fruit, it's hard to say what the quality will be at this point.